A flight from Charlotte to Connecticut was forced to make an unscheduled landing after concerns about an odd smell in the cabin. American Airlines say the plane diverted to Raleigh, Durham mid-flight. It landed safely and was taken out of service to be inspected. No one was hurt. It's not clear right now what the smell was or where it was coming from.